Hello, sweet souls. I hope everyone is doing well. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody is feeling in an uplifted mood. And if you're not, let's get you on the road to do so. I'm here to give the message from Spirit. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective so that they can hold in their conscious awareness to uplift, to enlighten, to give self-knowledge, spiritual enlightenment? Light where there may be darkness, an open path to where one may be closed. Spirit, what message will that be today? Oh, two cards came out. I'll do two. That's temptation and material harvest. Okay. Spirit wants us to know that there will be many, many temptations as in the way in which we collect our material harvest. There's temptations out there all around us, temptations that could take us out of alignment in order to achieve what we want to achieve. Spirit says the material harvest will always be there for us to choose which path is the least resistant, which path aligns to our true desires and our wants. But there will also be temptation to take us off of our path, to put obstacles in our way from reaching our material harvest. And those temptations are meant to build your spiritual muscle, your spiritual self-knowledge, so that the more that you learn and become in tune with yourself, then temptation will not be able to distract you from gaining your material harvest. Spirit wants you to know temptations come in all forms, whether they're addictions, people that are swaying you off of your track. And don't get it wrong, they are all cooperative components and meant to be put there to lead you into the path in which you are purposeful to be in. That there's no one or anything that comes into your path that has not been allowed by your higher power, depending on what your soul evolution is all about. So we can always know that things are not happening to us, it is happening for us. That those temptations are put there so that we can become stronger in our inner knowledge and in ourself. And then in the end, the material harvest is what we achieve and what we gather as we are learning. So our material harvest will always be ours, that we are going for. No one else will be able to have our personal material harvest. But temptation can make you feel as though others can take that from you. That's another form of distraction. Spirit wants you to know no one can have or take your material harvest. That is what you came here for. That is your goal. That is your purpose. And life is waiting for your spiritual evolution to evolve so that you make it to what you came here to do. Now, you can choose any path that you would like to get there, and that all falls under temptation. Will it be a smooth walk or ride there? Or will it be one of delays and mishaps and maybe karmic circles that you have to learn more so before you can reach that material harvest? And lastly, Spirit wants you to know that when it becomes time for that material harvest season, we should take note from the animal kingdom that when things are up and on the uprise and you are gaining that material access, then you should at that time build your harvest. Put some away, because we all know that there are the ebbs and the flows. So when it's flowing, you should be stacking, saving, putting things to the side so that when it's ebbing, you don't feel that traction that's going to happen and throw you off of your path, because that's also part of temptation. So that when you're gathering all of your material harvest, but then you're going through it and you don't know how to disperse it, and then you just, run right through it to where when the ebbs come, temptation comes in to ask you, now what will you do in order to build up material harvest while you are in that ebb? Is it going to be positive, or is it going to be against your alignment? So these two fall hand in hand, and Spirit wants you to know that you are the one who has the power to make the changes, to harvest, and to get the things out of life that you want without being thrown out of alignment by negative temptation. And that you can always have it during the cycle of ebb and flow if you know how to treat your resources and your material harvest once they come, because everything is an up and down cycle. Nothing ever is on the up forever, and nothing is on the down low forever. Everything comes together, and we need to know how to balance the scales of justice within our own lives. Thank you, Spirit. That was beautiful. That's right. Don't let temptation throw you off. And sometimes it's those series, movies on TV that keeps you one after the other. That's a distraction too. It's the simple things that we don't think are distractions that if we take a look at more closely, anything that keeps us away from achieving our dreams and desires are distractions. And those are things that we have control over, to set them to the side and then focus and move ahead. And Spirit wants you to know this is the message for today, and you are always gently guided, loved and protected to stay on your path of least resistance, or to get there. And I'm here to give you the message of love and light, to hopefully shed some light on your path, and to always remind you to love always. Just love always.